Luka? Luka!
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the finish! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have had the first significant... He's having a pop! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Sane. And this is Sane. Sane! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's...
And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Germany find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Sane. He's in a great position here. Cross to the back post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That has been cut short. Musiala! Musiala! Magnificent from Musiala! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its...
And Sané! He's beaten the kick. It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Germany are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Musiala. Musiala! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Look at the space here. It's a goal kick. Succumbs to the pressure. Played down the flank. Sané receives it in a wide position. And he's in on goal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Goes for the shot! Rummenigge. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Shot a goal! And that's a good finish. And he is just ripping it up.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's picked his way through. Judge, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
He's gone for goal! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Adeyemi! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Sané. Sané, he has found a way through. And Sané! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really...
Chance for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Germany really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Germany are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already.
Number 18, Adeyemi.
Gets us going once more.
Betts coming on the field.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Number 8.
Oh, they can break here. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Kimmich picks it up out wide. He's rising! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Toni Kroos. Goes for goal! Wonderful from Kroos! He's got himself an absolute peach. And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Oh, that's ambitious. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Curaçao couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Shoots! And he hits the net. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle.
Rummenigge! Oh, there was plenty on that.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Tries to pass it through. Decent chance! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Yeah, it's all hot.
Goes for a shot! And that's past the post.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rummenigge currently being consciously targeted.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And he shoots! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
It's a pretty loose pass. He'll try from distance! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Oh, good spread. Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it. Rummenigge! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 72 minutes.
Curaçao can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Foot in. Closing in on goal. And Sané! And that's a tidy finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 19.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quick.
Oh, goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And that's another good win of the ball. Rummenigge. Musiala. Havertz. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Stood up well to him there. That's an imaginative pass. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution for Germany. Number 19.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 42. Musiala. Coming on the field. Number 14. Number 26. Under.
And he was quick to react.
Leon Goretzka.
And it's Goretzka. Now that looks a decent ball. Bayer. Oh, important interception. The final 5 minutes. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
A header! And that has faded wide. Curaçao have got it back and they'll have another go. Undaf, and he's found a way past. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Minutes has been indicated.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Undav. Now it's Havertz. Oh, that is... And the shot! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 26.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. Chance! And yes, it's there! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That's that, the end. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's away we go then. De Ligt turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Looking to play him in. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fermin. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Tries to play it through. And he's there to get it away.
Fermin really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he cuts out the supply. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have
a chance! Picked out brilliantly. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Can he get on the end of this? Just the keeper in his way. Can he finish? They want to be quick to... In he goes again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Baresi. Neymar. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. Fermin finds himself offside. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Neymar. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. A dangerous moment avoided, only just.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Threads one in. He's found a way through. chance! They've scored! And we have liftoff! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game. Great chance! Camavinga. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And this is Neymar. And this is Eto'o. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Signore e signori, unitevi a me nell'augurare al nostro ragazzo un buon compleanno. Sostituzione per
So
il
we're
Milan.
off again.
Numero 9.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Il numero 27.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior finding himself in space. Played in. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Spread out to the left. And here's Eto'o. Serginho, big chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Serginho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Great ball, shapes to shoot! Oh, he's hit the bar! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Robson aims beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Rijkaard really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Roberto Carlos is sporting a gilt. Goes for a shot!
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
Oh, the
è di
keeper's done ever so well.
13
That's
spettatori.
very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Driven forward, and he's intervened well there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Nicely weighted ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Piemonte clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Eto'o. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 80. Ronaldinho. Il numero 24.
Serginho clears it away.
Modric. Cambio di giocatori.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. He's in plenty of space here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Marquinhos. Pavard. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's in. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's...
Takes a shot! And it's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? What? And there goes the final whistle. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Inter e Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator.
Oh, important interception. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge. Yamal. Takes a shot. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Serginho. Serginho. He's got away. He has a look up. Shoots! Quality ball. De Bruyne knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Serginho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And a chance! And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. Still goalless. Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Zambrotta. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, well played. Inter Milan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems.
Big chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Numero 10.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. Eto'o. He's having a shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful.
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Inter really...
Oh, they could be caught out here. And here comes the corner. And now they can clear their lines. Milan are looking to go forward now. Back where it came from. Serginho. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a good ball through. Totti finds himself offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Eto'o, and it's Zambrotta. And he's managed to get free. Eto'o! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
De Ligt has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che è possibile acquistare il programma dell'incontro odierno dagli stand vicino ai cancelli. Un bel ricordo della giornata.